What's good with it? It's your boy, Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired. What up? What up? What up? It's Sunday. That means it's the rant. Y'all already know how it's going down. If you are not familiar, then the rant normally consists of either some crazy things that I seen online or you answering the post on Sundays. So, what'd you do? You did an excellent job of giving me some stuff to talk about. I find funny. So let's get off into it fast, not slow. So, one of the things I found to be interesting is the conversation of supporting Black businesses. I was like, man, y'all kind of left the door open for me to go either way in the rant. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be fair with it today. On one side, when you are African American and you're going to support a Black business, I say that's exactly what you should be doing. Keep the dollars flowing in your community. And that don't mean every blue moon. That means, you patronize. They see you as a repeat customer. Because there's a lot of businesses that'll tell you that, oh yeah, when we first opened, our business was popping. And then all of a sudden it dwindled down. And that's not what we want. We want to be repeat customers. That is very, very important. Because that establish that money being consistent. And that's what you want to establish with a business. You need the money to be consistent so then you can start making power moves. That will give you the opportunity to build. But, there is always a but. Always a but. So let's get into the bullshit portion of Black businesses.
I smell bullshit. That's what I'm saying. I smell bullshit. Lies and deceit.
So let's get off into the bullshit part. Now, the bullshit part is very simple. There are some Black businesses that just want you to show up and give them your money and your customer service and your product is trash. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Your customer service and your product is trash. Oh, that shaking sound you hear, that's that Dr. Bob, baby. You know me, Sunday night, gotta have me a little sippy sip. Now, what do I mean? Now, that was probably super obvious what I said, but there is some people that's always going to want you to break it down a little more. Well, I mean, you go into these establishments, you order something, all the people that work there have an attitude with you, and you're not being the jerk. You go to get the order, you called it in, you get there, you get your bag, you get outside, you double check, they missing the fries. You know what I'm talking about? This the kind of behavior that had people stop coming. When you first opened up, you was using premium products to feed me. Now the products are trash. That kind of behavior. You copping the worst t-shirts ever. You trying to get me to buy them, but the t-shirts tear up after 2 wears. You wonder why I want to shop with you no more. This why. You know what I'm saying? Kids buy a purse from you, wear the purse 3 times, the strap pop off. Your product is trash. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know your product trash. And that's why we don't want to mess with you. So it's perfectly fine, and we want to endorse working with black businesses. Everybody knows I support that. But as a black business, you got to do your part. Do your part. And you have to give us great customer service and great products so that we can be proud that we mess with you. So we can be happy that we giving our money to you so you can get the thing that you really want, which is repeat business. So that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents on that. Next one I find is interesting. They said, why is Wonder Woman dumb? I don't even, how do I answer that? Like, are you saying the latest movie was dumb? Like Wonder Woman 84? Was that dumb? Yes, that was trash. Straight garbage. That was straight garbage. Like, talk about messing up a character real quick, fast, in a hurry. DC, you known to ruin it. What the old people used to say, you can mess up a wet dream. Yes, DC, you are doing it. So I don't know what to say. The next question is Loki. I thought the Loki program was pretty good. I'm not upset about it. If you're referring to the bisexual and all the other sexual innuendo with Loki, as a character, Loki kind of, he's kind of been known to switch up and be chicks and all kind of stuff. Talk to people kind of sassy sometimes, depends on who's writing him. So I'm not really in shock. I would have figured that, out of all characters, he would have probably been the first person that someone would have messed with like that. So, it is what it is. We kind of live in those times. It's hard not to, if you don't like those things, to be seen. And for some people, but for other people, they're looking to see that. So I think Loki wasn't a bad character to do it with. Not condoning it, and I'm not condemning it. I'm just saying my 2 cents. I wasn't shocked. Shout out to my man Dom. So, Dom, I'm gonna answer yours just because you a dirtbag and I love you. So Dom says, Karens, what do you want me to say? They everywhere. They've been showing out lately and they've been catching cases. So, I mean, that makes me happy. I just think that, you shouldn't use the perceived perception of someone's dangerous or mean or bad and then play the victim when there's nothing to play the victim on. Like, that's wrong. It's wrong. And I'm happy that they're getting their just desserts. For all the ones that's catching bad flack or getting put off Facebook or losing their job, all of them, yeah, you deserved all of that because you tried to send somebody to jail based off nothing but you were in your feelings. Such a dirtbag behavior and move to do. So, yeah, I think that's perfect. I think that is a perfect thing for them to have to go through that. Your fault. Let's keep it moving. So, one of my main mans, Sid Swift, hit me and was like, yo, what you think about Samuel Jackson and Danny Glover getting honorary Oscars? Wow. I think they would have did better if the Oscar would have did Lifetime Achievement Awards and then gave them an award for it. But it looked like BS to me, like it always do. I'm a pessimist on the level of giving people awards or holidays isn't enough to fix the problem of you didn't recognize them or you don't want to pay them. Like that's just me. So it's like, if you gonna give them an honorary Oscar, like what? You ain't giving out nobody else honorary Oscars. Oh, they've been in a lot of movies. They're successful black guys, and we snuffed them a bunch of times. So hope this keeps you quiet. That's not cool. Like, that's just not cool. I don't understand that, nor do I get it. But you know how the game is played. Y'all know how the game is played. So what can I say? But yeah, I find that to be crazy. Some of the things you guys wanted me to rant on were just way too long and too deep to get into. Like, I felt like another person should be around for me to kick the Willy Bobos on that, chop it up with them. So for Miss Angie, yours was just a little too much for me to do in a 30-minute show. I'm just not going to tackle that. But I would love to maybe chit chat with you through email or something, and we figure out, maybe we can get a panel and discuss that, because I think that is the things you asked me were very deep. I had another one that's just bold business, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I know it's bold business and I got a great answer for it. So it says, I'm gonna read it just how I came on Facebook too. This is not me. This is just Facebook. Excuse the people that are fans. Some of them crazy. It says, when white people are coughing around you when they see that you have a mask on, when you're black with a mask on, with they petty ass. Hey man, people still cough. Like, damn, what you gonna do with your cough? Like, I know that the coughing has now became like a weapon. People can't be like next to you want to fight. You like, hold on. You got that thing? You got that? Back up. Sit over there. Y'all can't be that paranoid. Y'all gonna be going crazy. Y'all ain't gonna never take the mask off. You're gonna be masked up forever. Because some of us can't put on a mask. Just saying. People who are gun carriers will tell you in a heartbeat, hey man, I gotta carry conceal. I can't put a mask on. That's a felony. What you talking about? I'm not catching a felony for that. You no, and no. Not going. So before we slide out to a commercial, I figured I would take this one on before we go to commercial break. Lady writes in, she said, hey man, these motherfucking bike lanes, like they taking up the whole lane. And then these people on these electric scooters ride them in the street like cars. Well, I'm gonna answer your question backwards. I want to start with the scooters. Hey man, y'all done lost y'all mind with the scooters. I'm tired of y'all riding around like y'all little scooter gang, rolling up to spots 13 to 30 deep. I don't want to see no more people doing tricks on the scooters. You gotta post that on Facebook. You was doing half pipe flip dips. No, stop it. Y'all killing me. Y'all doing donuts in the parking lot. Y'all killing me softly. Chill out with the electric scooters. Now let's talk about these bike lanes. I'm sorry, but I feel like the sidewalk is good enough for the people on bikes. I'm going to say that again. The sidewalk is good enough for the people on bikes. Now, yes, when you get to a spot where there is no sidewalk, I totally understand the bike lane at that point. It would be silly of me not to understand that. I totally get the bike lane then. I do not understand the bike lane in the middle of the city where there is a sidewalk. And the people on the bike need to have some respect because y'all are reckless with y'all bike behavior. A lot of y'all don't know the signs. You just turning willy-nilly wherever you want. Then you looking at people like we crazy because you think you a car. And you know some of us is stupid. So we is screaming at you like, you ain't got no bumpers. I'll run you over. Stop playing with me. You're lucky it's a case. You know how we do. I'm just saying, you know how we do. A lot of y'all got road rage. You are angry. Angry out here. I'm just saying. So let's get this bike activity together. You and your little bike lane. I need you to be as close to the side as you possibly can so you don't get smacked by the big boy trucks. Doing too much. And y'all in these scooters, stay your ass out the way. Period. You need to be in the bike lane too. Get your ass in the bike lane. This is foolishness. All right, let's slide up out of here real quick, fast, in a hurry. a little commercial break, and then we'll get right back into it. Stock the Bar Vodka, made right here in Michigan. Distilled from Michigan red winter wheat. The red winter wheat provides this drink with one of the smoothest flavors known to man. Stock the Bar Vodka, premium quality. Our motto is smooth taste with a purpose. And now, the official sponsor of Shots Fired Podcast. Stock the Bar Vodka. Pour up a glass. Drink with a purpose.
Brought to you by Mind Vendor Incorporated in association with Ashy Radio.
Hey! Remember back in the days when you used to jump on the dance floor when you heard a groove like this, but your body just won't let you do it any longer? Well, hey, I got the situation set for you, baby. What you need to do is get with Earl's Asper Cream. That's right, Earl's Asper Cream. Earl's Asper Cream is made from the finest ingredients in America. That's right, here in America, baby. And anyway, Earl's Asper Cream is good for those hurting knees, that bad back, those elbows, and those shoulders. And if you don't want to take it from me, then go ahead and listen to one of Earl's happy customers.
Let me tell you, get yourself some Earl's Asper Cream, baby. I had a fractured, fucked up hip. I was sitting there in a nursing home of all places. I sat there, I was up and down that nursing home after I sat there and took some Earl's Asper Cream. And I ain't no nurse, baby. Earl's Asper Cream gave me that marathon strength.
That's right, Earl's Asper Cream. Side effects may include bigger balls, increased sex drive, harder erection, larger semen release, growth of facial hair, slide while you're walking, and a strong pullout game. That's right, baby. Earl's Asper Cream, here to help you get your groove back.
Yeah, you know what it is. Shots Fired Podcast popping.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
Yo. So, get back to this ranting and raving. So, y'all know y'all boy Bow Wow, Soulja Boy had it versus. All the chicks was watching, getting a ooh on, or making fun of them because one is super short and the other one is super skinny. You pick. I was too busy laughing about how small Soulja Boy looked. I had a couple people tell me, hey man, your boy Soulja Boy looked like he didn't doing them other drugs. So I was like, man, don't do him like that. He always been skinny. Like, I don't know, man. I'm like, nah, man, when he said the Drake line, he was super skinny. Like, he's always been an itty bitty guy. So I was like, his pants were super tight though. Like, I don't know who 12-year-old he stole them pants from, but they was snug. Oh my God, they was snug. Jeepers. Now me personally, I felt like Bow Wow had it in the bag based off of the early hits that he had. Me and my brother went in depth. My brother said that he thought it could have been Soulja Boy based off of how many hits Soulja Boy had in a short period of time. So I'm curious to know what y'all thought. You know what to do. Jump in my inbox. Email me. Let me know. But yeah, you know, I thought it was interesting. Them performing the songs and the personal banter between the two of them was good though. Like, they was really talking crazy to each other, so I found a lot of humor in that. But all in all, it was a pretty good verses. You know, I hear, you know, through little birdies that it is gonna go down. We is gonna get Mary J. Blige versus Mariah Carey. Now, people say that that's not fair on both ends of the street. Y'all love Mary based off of Mary is the queen of heartbreak music. The other day, I came to the decision that Mary J. Blige is the equivalent of Keith Sweat in a girl. Like, all of Keith Sweat's most memorable songs is about heartbreak. And if you think I'm lying, all I gotta hit you with is why me, baby? If that ain't heartbreak, I don't know what it is. And so, everybody loved Mary J. She that chick. But I mean, Mariah Carey a beast. I mean, anytime that you could put out an album called The Number Ones, you're a beast. Like, so I know y'all kind of like sleeping on Mariah. This I hit the notes to break glass, but Mariah beast with it. So I think that should be, kind of interesting, especially because Mariah doesn't have as much hip hop songs, but she do got massive hits though under her belt. So as much as my youthful Simon would be biased and be like, yeah, I paid way more attention to Mary J than I did to Mariah Carey when they both came out, I will say that on a viewing of their careers, they're very, very close to each other. And in a lot of ways, it looks like Mariah might have some of the edge. So I would like to see that. Just curious. Like a lot of y'all is, I like to see that. I love to hear what y'all gonna say. So, anything else that I can think of that I had left? Hold on. Let me check the emails. So, I got 2 of them that I find to be interesting. I'm gonna do all of those at one time, I think. Yeah. Okay. My main man, Alfie the Great, shot me one, and he's like, the lack of resources and programs for men. All I can say is, I have no clue, bro. None. I mean, I could give you my dirtbag grown man answer would be, is that society is built on the idea that women have to be saved, so therefore men got to get it out the mud, as we say in the streets. Because no one really feels bad for the homeless man. Let's be honest. We look at him like, yo, you a crackhead, or yo, you crazy, or, you shell shocked. Something happened to you to have you out here being a bum. But when women are less fortunate, there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of programs almost in every city to help women get themselves back together. I would like to see that done for men at a higher pace. We're just now starting to get things set up for the youth to do as young men, to try to keep them out of trouble, try to make them be better men. And, if you don't know, you should be listening to my shows. But if you are, then, have my man, Mr. Tubbs, on the show, Javante. And he talked about his program and how they're trying to help the youth of men. So I think there should be something, a mirror of that for adult males, get us in a better situation. And I really think that, the setup right now is really more focused on women. And I think that that has to be made equal, because there's just as many men that have just as many problems and need to be helped. So I hope that was a good answer. That wasn't a dirtbag. I hope I didn't go too dirtbaggy with that one. And then we'll end off with my favorite thing to talk about, them guns. So one of my favorite fans, Mike, hits me and says, gun control. Hey, man, gun control is just totally out of pocket. If you really go and look at how many laws are on the books concerning firearms, it's ridiculous. And when you talk to people who have common sense, they always tell you the same thing. Like, criminals don't care about gun laws. It has nothing to do with being a criminal. Nothing. When you're going to break the law, you're going to break the law. That's the whole reason you say that. They broke the law. Like, they don't care. If they can't get a gun one avenue, they'll go to another avenue. And they'll go to another avenue and another avenue until they get what they want. Because they don't care. And you can see that like I always tell people, if you really want to see gun laws not work, all you have to do is go to every major metropolis that is against guns. So California, definitely in LA, Chicago, Philly, got some of the craziest gun laws, the tightest restrictions. Now the most people getting murdered all the time. You don't think the criminals there is like, well, I just seen they put some more gun control out. Not gonna go get this 4 or 5 and shoot the spot up. Man, they don't give a damn about none of that. So it's silly, because all you're doing is disabling honest people from protecting themselves. That's it. That's all you're doing. You're making a bunch of loops and hoops and circles and twists and speed bumps and anything else you can come up with that is going to be an obstacle to keep law-abiding citizens from having firearms, based off the fact that you just don't want them to have firearms. Period. So doesn't make any sense. Don't ask me, because it makes no sense whatsoever. And then I have one more, and a young lady hits me and she says, gun education, at what age should you introduce your child and teach them how to shoot? So originally on the Facebook post, I put my sidekick, aka TJ, up with his Nerf gun. Me personally, I believe that, especially in today's time and age, that you should be teaching your children guns and gun safety as soon as you possibly can. So whether that's like little boys and, you get them a BB gun when they're 7, 8, and set up a target for them and show them how to shoot and treat the BB gun like a real gun, show them gun safety, show them how all that works, take them to the range, let them see how people shoot responsibly with firearms, teach them how to break it down, how to clean it. If you start instilling that in kids very early, then they learn to respect that, like you learn to respect a lot of other things that you learn very early. So I think it should be instilled as soon as humanly possible, realistically, based on the fact that you never know when the world is going to go left, and you might need those skills, A, to protect yourself or feed yourself. And protect yourself is always number one. So, for me as a father, anybody who's been paying attention to me knows that I have been taking my daughter, or tried to get my other daughter to go. She said maybe any kids that I know, my nieces, my nephews, stepchildren, you know how that go. Any children that I know, I offer that to them. Hey, I'm going to the fire range. Would you like to go? I'll show you how to shoot. We can shoot off a couple rounds. Same thing though, but I offer that to anybody who's my friend who says, oh man, I want to go shoot. I'm always down to go shoot with people. As a huge 2A guy, I'm always promoting for other people to go out and learn how to shoot. And so for me, I guess my real answer would be, maybe 5 or 6, introduction to BB guns. And then, when you feel get to a point where they could comfortably shoot a 22, because that doesn't have a lot of kick. Yep. Right out there. Let's go. Let me show you. I think it's highly important. That's just me. I know some people are highly against guns, but I think that just because they cause death doesn't mean that it's their fault. It has to do with the person and their intent. And you can never take that portion away from it. It's easy to demonize them instead of the people who use them wrongly. So that is that's about it. So I'm going to end off with a little single that popped across my database. And, anytime somebody that I mess with tell me that I should check something out, then I'm all for checking it out. So that being said, my man Alfie the Great had this as a post today. Bill Nunn, the Satchel Paige Project. I said, let me play this. Let me see what this is. So after I played it, I tried to pass it on to y'all. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I have been Simon Phoenix. This has been Shots Fired. And I holla. Get at your boy. Peace.
Yeah, turn my mic up. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Times of uncertainty, young is no urgency. Band-aids for the surgery. Fuck the encouraging. More death, more guns, more sex, more currency. I feel more currently. Who gives a fuck? Why worry me? Shorty know where to be. Leave them on blocks with jobs. Lock up the major key. Where is the aim? I mean, where is the anger? See, I see the danger in that building. We're plain to see. Know how it came to be, and know it pays to be the grow with the prayers in need. Yeah. And the sun comes occasionally. On paper, not favor to succeed, but stable to me. Shh. When are we able to breathe? When are we able to be ourselves? On the shoulder, giants like we Parcells. While your motherfuckers stand on these tall tales, we gon' increase the weight of the barbells. All's well, ends well. Mentality cartel, then we wonder why we all fell. If it's below, you know it's all hell. You know it's below, it's all hell. Love it, hate it, appreciate it. We pray for the day we can say that we made it. Until that day is all work and pain, sunshine and rain until we break out these cages. Love it, hate it, appreciate it. We pray for the day we can say that we made it. Until that day is all work and pain, sunshine and rain until we break out these cages.
Knowledge is foundation of all things in existence. Crabs in the bucket, I call in the pit of ignorance. That's why my cipher 360 degrees. Understanding's what I give, so my cipher complete. Mathematics is manifested through the wisdom I speak. Truth to be the light that set your mental powers free. Show and prove that the black man is G-O-D. I self-lord, the master moving at God's speed. So I opened up my third eye and I became wise. God is black man, don't believe the lies. The devil's working hard to try to bring our demise. We got to build and destroy, so I light to shine. Know the ledge, arm, leg, arm, head. Knowledge is infinite, so them Jews gon' spread. Universal like the moon and the stars. With a tongue be the sword, so I guess I killed the devil with bars. I said love it, hate it, appreciate it. Free your mind, they psychologically slave it. Once we woke, the people gon' really hate it. Our vision clear, no more being jaded. I said love it and hate it, appreciate it. Free your mind, they psychologically slaved it. Once we woke, the people gon' really hate it. Our vision clear, no more being jaded.
I'm feeling boxed in, they tryna push me to my limit. At the end of my rope, meaning no fucks given. I starve doing right, so don't ask me how I'm living. They legalize weed, yet my niggas still in prison. Imagine living life where everybody's a knot. If they think you doing numbers, then they drilling at your spot. Hit your stash in your safe, couple slugs in your top. Next summer, same shooter, got your bitch up in the drop. Changed my perspective, I was needing better vibes. Smiling through the pain while y'all thinking that I'm fine. Looking towards the future, but these demons in my mind. You don't deserve a crumb if you ease up off your grind, no comparison. I'm something like an alien, undetected from the mud, subterranean. Head on the swivel, man, it's wicked in this game we in. Pressure bust pipes, I seen the realest niggas cave it in.
Love it, hate it, appreciate it. We pray for the day we can say that we made it. Until that day is all work and pain, sunshine and rain until we break out these cages. Love it, hate it, appreciate it. We pray for the day we can say that we made it. Until that day is all work and pain, sunshine and rain until we break out these cages.
Shots fired, Simon Phoenix. Sounds like some of that official gun rule shit to me. Holla at your